It's me, Bill Weemuth from HistoryHighlights.com, and
Laura Sable.
Hey, my beautiful wife.
Hi.
Joining me because she also joins me for our Oregon Trail presentation. And I know you're going to enjoy the video of that coming up very soon. Hope you'll come and join us. We are from HistoryHighlights.com. We love sharing great stories from history in about an hour. And the one we wanted to give you a little preview of today is the Oregon Trail. Now, of course, these are the pioneers through the late 1830s, mainly 40s, 50s, 60s, then still even on, but that middle part of the 1800s, some 300,000 plus pioneers that left out of near St. Louis up the Missouri River and then across land on a wagon train journey, 2,200 miles, wagons for the cargo. They're walking all day, every day for 4.5 months to try and get to the Pacific Northwest to start a new life. It was because of a big economic disaster in America called the Panic of 1837, and years later, in the 1930s, Woody Guthrie, the famous folk singer, would write some folk songs about the Columbia River Valley on contract for the Bonneville Power Administration as they are constructing the hydroelectric locks and dams along the Columbia River. Now that's another bizarre story.
And that's another story.
For another day. But in so doing, he wrote songs about the history of the Pacific Northwest. And one of those he got fascinated with was the story of the Oregon Trail. And it makes sense if you think about Guthrie's life because he left Oklahoma to go to California during the Dust Bowl era. He knows what it's like to have to move and go because economic hardship makes you have to do it. That would pretty much be the story of his whole life. He wrote a fun little song about the Oregon Trail. We thought we'd sing it for you to get you in a good mood to come and enjoy the presentation. But I have to warn you, he's a great songwriter, but he makes a historical error in this song. I'll see if maybe you can figure it out, but if not, I will be sure and tell you right at the very end. It goes like this. I've been grubbing on a little farm on a flat and windy plain, listening to the hungry cattle bawl. I'm gonna pack my wife and kids, I'm gonna hit that western road, I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall.
I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. Where the good rain falls plenty, where the crops and orchards grow. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall.
Now my true love, she gets ailing when this dry old dust gets sailing. She wishes for the days beyond recall. Oh,
if we work hard, there's a future in that North Pacific land. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall.
I'm gonna
hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. Where the good rain falls plenty, where the crops and orchards grow. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. Well, the land is dry and crackling, and my chickens there are cackling, 'cause this dirt and dust is getting in their craw. They've been laying flint rock eggs, and I gotta bust them with a sledge. But I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall.
one more time.
I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall. Where the good rain falls plenty, where the crops and orchards grow. I'm gonna hit that Oregon Trail this coming fall.
That's Woody Guthrie's Oregon Trail, one of the most amazing chapters in history. We've talked about Lewis and Clark's expedition, funded by the federal government. We've talked about John Jacob Astor's expedition to the west, funded by a super rich fur tycoon. This is family groups, mom, dad, grandma, grandparents, kids, all making this journey across the continent. Woody Guthrie, I mentioned to you, made an error about this trip. If you did not figure it out, it is...
You wouldn't leave in the fall, you gotta leave in the spring. But you'll hear more about that this coming Saturday.
We are so glad to have you joining us. Hope you'll enjoy the presentation. Hope you'll tune in to all of our paperbacks, our ebooks, our audiobooks, and our videos at HistoryHighlights.com. We'd love to have you come over and prowl with us and enjoy the presentations. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.